Said than done.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Now let's go. 3:19.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Gone!
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Being chased out left. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Gone! Now let's go. 3:19. Detroit! Hot!
Now Glennon. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Gone! Hot!
Glennon. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Detroit!
They'll set up a throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Cardinals. 41 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Detroit!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Mike Evans, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Right, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Here we go now. 3, 9.
They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down throw from Mayfield. Open here, Adam Thielen. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a carry from Mack. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Detroit. Hot. Hot.
They'll run with Mack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
On third down, Mayfield. Open man as Thielen is complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
All right, here we go.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. In for the score. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. They worked out for 6. Here's Myers now to kick it away. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll set up to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Cardinals on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Here's Mack. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
All right, here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. 1st down, Mayfield. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
They go play action. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Tyrell Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find a target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack, but see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And a catch right side by Evans. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Detroit! Detroit!
He'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
Detroit! Detroit! Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90! All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
They'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. To throw here. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Lucky 56! Lucky 56! Gone! Gone! Gone!
Now Glennon. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Mike Evans with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
Hey.
Glennon. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Detroit! Detroit! Set!
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And this one caught up by Cameron Brate. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Cardinals got to go quickly. Hustling to the line. And they'll go on the ground. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. The Panthers are going to take another timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Cardinals on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaq Thompson in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Here's Myers now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go.
Now Mack. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here's Myers now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Gun! Detroit! Detroit!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Gun! Detroit! Detroit! Gun!
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. A very solid gain of 27. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Detroit!
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got Evans. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Detroit!
To throw now on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end. When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. From the 2 now, second and goal.
No. Check. Patriot.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be third and goal. They'll go with a keeper. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Mike Glennon taking it in. And the Cardinals are in for 6. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Mayfield now on second down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
A third quarter score now from MetLife Stadium. And that one's pretty well wrapped up as the Giants have grown their lead even further. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. They'll run it now out of the gun. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They go play action here on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green.
Mayfield on first down. Flush to his right. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a play fake here on first down. And Thomas has it. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Detroit!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Green, 39! Green, 39!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Nick Perry with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Joe Schobert in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll find Thielen, work in the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dietrich Wise Jr. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken in at the 11. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 89 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. So they boost their advantage here in the fourth quarter. And don't get me wrong, you take the points. I guess the only downside is didn't really get to milk any of the clock here in this last quarter.
But they'll take the points because, as you and I both know, here in the fourth quarter, things intensify. And while they may not have taken firm command of the game, it does give them a little bit of a cushion.
And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Escaping the pressure right. In trouble, and he's taken down. Carl Nassib in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and that'll make it 3rd down. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Joe Schobert in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield, he couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And he's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Play fake. Mayfield. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A first down throw for Mayfield. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tyrell Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Detroit! Detroit!
He's back to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. So the Panthers are going to take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Gone! Detroit! Detroit!
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
319!
Now Glennon. The quick slant caught. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll give it to him right up the gut, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Well, I know at points of this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Arizona, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for